Hi there, I'm Mrs. Lavasser, and I wanted to talk to you today about the creative writing course. Creative writing is a course that goes for a semester, and it's usually an elective that juniors and seniors take. In creative writing, whether you love it or you hate writing, this course is for you. In creative writing, we establish a very safe and comfortable place to think and create and make writing what you want it to be. There's a strong focus in the first part of the semester on the writing process and figuring out what works best for you. And then as we continue throughout the semester, we think about how to create not only a good piece of writing, but experiences for those that read our writing. And then at the end of the semester, you begin to develop your own voice and style as a writer to make it your own. Hope to see you.
Hi, have you ever wondered what it takes to convince everybody that you're right and they're wrong? Do you like to argue with pretty much everybody in a room? If you do, you should be taking debate class. This class is designed to help you improve your argument skills and also helps you to critique and evaluate the work of others. I hope I'll see you soon in debate class. Everyone. Does the thought of speaking in front of people scare you to death? Or are you one of those people who loves to talk? If so, then public speaking is the half-year option for you. This class will help you improve your speaking skills and make you more comfortable talking in front of others. It's a great class, especially if you're worried about that upcoming senior project. So when you're thinking about your electives next year, I hope you'll think about taking public speaking.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mrs. Olson, and this year for senior electives, I'm going to be teaching Forging a Hero, semester 1 only. A little bit about that class. My friend Deadpool would like you to know that it's more than just men in tights. This semester-length course will explore the myth, the magic, and the humanity that it takes to be a hero. What are the characteristics and conflicts that establish and define a hero? We will consider how culture is reflected in the design of the heroic presence and try to find heroism in daily life. Hope to see you there. Tell everybody goodbye, Deadpool. Bye, Nokomis Warriors. Hey, it's me, Mrs. Olson. If we haven't met before, hello. I am teaching a second semester senior elective called Women's Literature. As you can see, I've been joined by many women here. This class will offer you a new intellectual grasp on your life, a new understanding of history, a fresh vision of the human experience, and a critical basis for evaluating what you hear and read in society at large. Works will include poetry, fiction, nonfiction, art, and film, all created by and for women. Hope to see you there. Have a great day and go Warriors!
Hey, I'm Ms. Daly, and I'm standing next to a piece of art so that I can talk to you about art and literature, which is a one-semester elective that we offer at Nokomis. This takes place in the fall semester, and it's a course that can serve as your English 12 credit, one half of it if you're a senior, or can be taken as an elective for a Nokomis junior. I love this class. This is a perfect fit for somebody who really enjoys looking at art, visual art, and possibly looking for some deeper meaning, some connection there to make with the written word. So we look at essays, we look at short stories, we look at a lot of poetry, and we pair those pieces with some of the best visual art in the world. It's also an opportunity for somebody who feels that they have an artistic side to express themselves in that mode as well. You certainly do not have to be artistic to take this class, but if you are and you want that to be a part of how you share what you know, I really welcome that. So if you like creativity, you like visual art, whether it be sculpture or drawing or painting, perhaps this class would be a great fit for you. I would absolutely love to have you and see you in the fall of 2020 for art and literature.
Hi, I'm Miss Kelly, and I want to talk to you about the course called Seminar. It is for sophomores and juniors, and it is a course where you get to follow your passion. You learn research, you do group research and presentations, and then you do your individual research and presentations. And it's really a place where you learn how to do that accurately and well, and you can follow your own passion. So if you have an opinion about whether or not TikTok benefits society, that's something you can research. If you have an opinion about whether or not our gun laws are really fostering a violent society, you can research that. The course is really about whatever it is that you're passionate about that you want to research. There is an AP component to it if you choose, and it's part of the AP Capstone program, but it's not necessary for you to join this class. You don't have to participate in that part of it. But it really is an interesting course. You'll gain a lot of skills about research. You'll probably learn a lot about yourself, and I hope to see you there.
I'm Mr. Viles. This is Classics 1. Read the best books ever written. And now this promo's done. I'm Mr. Viles. This is Classics 2. Better living through better reading. This is the class for you. I'm Mr. Viles. This is poetry. If you like to read poetry, if you like to write poetry, there's a class for you. It's called poetry.
Page to Stage, where we make stories come to life. Miss Lind, Mrs. Neal, great duo, lots of fun. Check it out, Page to Stage. Ever read a really awesome book that you really loved and you thought, I wonder how that would translate on stage? Well,
So just a quick description of the class. Movies are really the part of the fabric of our society. You know, they reflect a lot about our hopes and our fears and our dreams. And if you love exploring that, all of those different facets of movies and film, then this might be a good course option for you. So we do a lot of writing, discussion and dissection, and even making movies in the class. We talk a lot about current trends in Hollywood. And so right now in class, as we're finishing up the year, we've been having a lot of conversation about what all of this means with the coronavirus pandemic for the future of movies. You know, theaters are really being hit in a strange way. And what does this mean for the next 6 months and for the next year and for the next 3 to 5 years and beyond? So in normal times, we would talk about normal trends in Hollywood. So big things that are happening in the Hollywood world. We also look at classic films and directors, and so an exploration of how films got started and kind of the timeline of that process and how they've evolved to where we're at today. And so we even spend some time looking at film terminology and vocabulary and use that as a way to anchor some film reviews that we write and then roll that into making our own films as one of the units that we do. So if that all sounds interesting to you, then definitely consider signing up for Film and Literature on class registration day. Hey everybody, Mr. Middlesword here, chatting with you about a class that you have an option to take called Sports and Literature. Obviously, as the name implies, the class focuses on the wide world of sports. So everything from the hardwood to the gridiron to the diamond to everything in between and beyond that. And really, we use the lens of discussion, debate, and sports writing as our focal points. So we do daily sports journal discussions where we're looking at current sports events and topics. For example, right now the sports world is kind of slow, to say the least, and so we'd probably be having a lot of conversation about what this means for the future of sports. How do sports reopen and when? Is that a good idea? Are there any benefits to this for scheduling? Basically, what's the impact of what's occurring right now? And that would be the same for normal times. We'd be talking about big events that are happening, big news cycle events for the sports world. And we use that daily discussion as a launch pad for deeper analysis, textual support, supplemental texts, and things like that. And our ultimate goal in the class is to make you feel more comfortable as a sports writer and a talking head, if you will. Those people that are on the sports shows that really have fine-tuned their discussion skills so that they can engage in some civil but yet deep and nuanced discussion about sports. So we have a lot of those discussions, and we also create our own sports website. So we spend a lot of time looking at what makes sports writers effective and what are the skills that we can build from in a regular English setting and apply that to the sports writing world. So if that sounds interesting to you, kind of the intersection of sports, literature, and writing and discussion, then this might be a great class for you. So if you'd like more information, you can connect with me via email, and I'm happy to answer any questions you can have. But thank you for listening, and hopefully you consider Sports and Lit when you're signing up for classes. Thank you. Take care.